filming back-to-back videos because I feel like it. Something else that Ron touched upon on her podcast, she's stirring up all my thoughts today. Yes, girl. Is this like capitalism that has overtaken YouTube, BookTube, well YouTube too, from the very beginning. But I'm focusing on BookTube and like the book haul madness and how we're all guilty of it in a way, and how we just show books and it's like we haven't read them, so what is the point? And it's interesting because something I've always had a problem with in my own channel is how I don't feel like I go as in depth when I do review a book. I fail at reviewing books for that reason because I want to be more critical, and therefore I like when friends, like I get a recommendation from a friend, and a lot of the times when I read like a book before Hello Hemlock, or like when I did Canadian literature and like books that I connect with because they're from a Spanish author and things like that, I like to go more in depth. But I need to do that with like YA literature as well because even though I've kind of veered away from reading some of that, I still do read it, and there's things that I've been finding that I'm not liking. And over time, I've noticed that it's the hype behind a book that makes me think in like the first reading that I really liked it. I don't reread books a lot, so it's more of like I'll see that I gave a book 3, 4, or 5 stars, whatever, which means I liked it, and then I'll go back over time and I'll see book reviews of other people and like read reviews on Goodreads that'll open my eyes to like the problematic features of these books, and then I'll like go back to my um, review, and most of the times it's like I pandered to what was happening at the time. It was like the whole like with we, for example, We Are Liars. I fell into the whole like I'm not gonna tell you anything, just read it, cause like spoilers, and I'm like it's like fuck it, whatever. Like if I liked it that much, I should have just written an actual review, and like yeah, things were problematic about it, and if I liked it enough at the time, I could have just gone into detail and been like, spoilers don't read more. So I need to just continue be more detailed in what I'm reading instead of just like going the marketing route for some reason. Like, what the fuck am I selling this book to? And another thing is like going with the whole like since books are so hyped up and it's like it's great. Like, all right, we're all reading, around the same, like getting to share these books. There's this like fear of like what if I didn't like this book everyone likes, should I put that out there? And it's like of course you can, that's the point. We don't all have to like the book the same. And like with Fangirl Eleanor Park, one of Rainbow Rowell's freaking books, I liked it again at first read, and then I saw the reviews, and some of it was like I read this article, oh my god, then it went into how racist Eleanor is towards Park and how she focuses on his Asian features, which was like, duh. Of course, I was there when I was reading it, but I was so focused on how, oh my god, this is a plus size girl, and like I'm seeing myself in literature, that I kind of just rolled over the other things that were happening around her, which is like something that I need to work on in my own reading, because sometimes I guess reading too quickly also makes it so that you don't catch all of these things like that you're reading in literature. It's all about that, like reading critically so that you catch what's happening, and like you can then review accordingly. But yeah, I think that I need to just be better about that, and in going forward, I'm going to try for sure to do more reviews because I've read 55 books this year, and I've only done a couple of reviews on some, and I have all the books that I keep buying, so I'm going to try to stop buying them and actually read the ones that I have with me. I've only ordered, because I was going to stop reading from the library, I've ordered some of the Man Booker long list like nominees because I wanted to see what they're about. And that's good because I find myself venturing out into more just literature and like veering away from YA, which is fine. I'm still going to read YA, but I found that as I grow and like just am exposed to more of the world through social media and in general my own life, I like feel like I'm older and therefore I don't relate to these characters, and that's the reason I've liked a lot of the YA in the past, because I was in the teenage years and like the beginning of my 20s, so it was still relatable to me. And like now it's like it can still be relatable, but sometimes it's like this is clearly I can't I can't do this. But yeah, rant. This went all over the place. Let me know your thoughts if you have any, and I will talk to you guys soon. All right, bye.